1 month ago today, Kingdom Hearts celebrated its 20th anniversary. I'm of course referring to the Verizon vcast game titled Kingdom Hearts Were There Any Doubts. To prepare us for our extended birthday celebration, this video will provide an updated history of the origins of Kingdom Hearts vcast, including some never-before-seen developer commentary. Come and join me on the first step of this path-breaking voyage. Kingdom Hearts for Verizon vcast was developed by Superscape and published by Disney Mobile Studios, a division of the Walt Disney Internet Group. Kingdom Hearts was a launch title for the Verizon vcast service, which was marketed as, quote, the first true 3G wireless broadband consumer multimedia service in the country that allows customers to view crystal clear 3D game graphics. While I'm not sure I'd describe the game as crystal clear, it's certainly an impressive step in mobile gaming for its time. There's also another Verizon article that brags about the service's video streaming qualities. Quote, video clips on vcast are consistently streamed at 15 frames per second, capturing the graceful pass of a tiny football among a myriad of players, or a weatherman showing storm cloud movements on a geographical map. The future of entertainment, no doubt. Although it is based on the PS2 game of the same name, vcast's Kingdom Hearts is not affiliated with Square Enix in any way. When asked about the project, Nomura said the following. Officially, it has nothing to do with the original Kingdom Hearts. It's completely different. The title is Kingdom Hearts, Sora makes an appearance, but the story has nothing to do whatsoever with the Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 2 we're developing, because it's Disney who designed vcast. As mentioned, the game's title is officially Kingdom Hearts. However, there's more to the story. For marketing purposes, the digital Verizon Marketplace lists the game as Kingdom Hearts 3D in an attempt to emphasize the new mobile technology. If that wasn't confusing enough, a few third-party sources, including some of the game's developers, like to refer to the game as Kingdom Hearts Mobile. And to top it off, one final Verizon press release uses the title Disney's Kingdom Hearts 3D Mobile, which is just excessive. That's why the fanbase uses the name Kingdom Hearts vcast. If we were to use a contemporary title, either it has the same name as the PS2 game, the same name as the 3DS game, the same name as the flip phone service, or a Frankenstein monstrosity. So, Kingdom Hearts vcast it is, a concise and descriptive title. Note that the official spelling of vcast is unhyphenated and in all caps. The development team at Superscape was led by creative director Max Thornton. The team consisted of 4 3D artists, 4 programmers, 3 level scripters, 2 2D design artists, and 3 animators, though one person is credited for 2 different roles. Superscape also brought on 1 freelance writer for the dialogue and 1 sound designer from Media Themes and Sound. Altogether, that's a team of 18 people working at or hired by Superscape, plus all of the producers, managers, and QA testers at Disney Mobile. In advance of the 20th anniversary, I reached out to the former Superscape employees who worked on Kingdom Hearts vcast. Some of them were gracious enough to participate in a brief Q&A, which gives us some brand new insight into the development of the game. One of the developers who I got in contact with was Chris Ross. Ross was the individual who was listed twice in the credits, both as a level scripter and 2D designer, although by his recollection most of his work was as the former. Level scripting involves defining the edges of the world, setting up triggers to run animations, and generally making sure the right thing happens at the right place at the right time. Ross commented that, as far as he was aware, there's little to no input or review coming from Disney. This suggests that Superscape was more or less given free rein on the project. Their main goal, Ross said, was to showcase Superscape's mobile 3D engine and what it could do. If contemporary reviews are anything to go by, I'd say it was a massive success in that department, but we'll get to that a bit later. In addition to the native Superscape development team, 2 people were contracted for additional creative work. The first of these was dialogue writer Harris Orkin. He was brought onto the project in 2003, which is now the earliest known point in the development timeline. Orkin said that the game was already very far along by the time he joined, which means that work on Cage vcast must have begun really quickly after the PS2 game's North American release. When asked if he or anyone else on the team was familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series beforehand, Orkin said that he was very familiar with the game and assumed that most of the team was as well. This makes me really happy to know, and it's clear that a lot of love went into Kingdom Hearts vcast. The other creative contracted by Superscape was sound designer Ian Livingstone, responsible for both the sound effects and music. You might know him as the composer for games such as Forza Horizon 5 and The Quarry? Alright then. Livingstone already did a Q&A with the 13th Vessel a few years back, which I've linked in the description. Along with some compositional notes, he said that mobile titles for Verizon typically had a 1-month turnaround on their soundtracks, which is pretty impressive given the quality of vcast's music. On October 20th, 2004, IGN posted a review of an early access copy featuring the first level. Kingdom Hearts was said to be revolutionary, with reviewer Levi Buchanan claiming that we have seen the future of wireless gaming, and it stands to change everything. He also described the gameplay as, quote, an interesting hybrid of Zelda and Resident Evil, which sounds like a Kingdom Hearts game I'd much rather be playing. However, despite all the praise, this IGN review was one of the worst things to happen to Kingdom Hearts vcast, all because of one careless mistake. In the game details section, the US release date was correctly forecasted as February 1st, 2005, but underneath that was a Japanese release date of October 1st, 2004. This is patently false. The Verizon vcast service never released in Japan, let alone its Kingdom Hearts adaptation. My guess is that no one forgot to remove the Japanese release field from the information template, so the date defaulted to the first day of the month in which the review was published. But this false claim would be picked up by Wikipedia in 2007 and subsequently the KH Wiki, and since it came from an ostensibly legitimate news source, it would stay on the pages for 17 years. Even I carelessly parroted this fake Japanese release date when I made my original vcast video, though I'd like to think I'd atone for my sins by finally correcting the Wikipedia article. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts released for real on February 1st, 2005, only in the United States. It was playable for a $4.99 monthly subscription fee and was split up into 4 chapters, with the first chapter containing both the tutorial-level obstacle course and the first world, Swashbuckler's Island. Only one chapter could be installed on a phone at a time, meaning that the previous level would have to be uninstalled in order to download the next part of the game. When the Verizon vcast service shut down on December 15, 2012, it became impossible to download new chapters of Kingdom Hearts. And that's where the original history of Kingdom Hearts vcast ends. As of the making of this video, 3 out of the 4 chapters have been recovered from old Verizon phones, while Wonderland is still lost. A massive thank you to the Superscape employees who are willing to spare their time to shed some light on this forgotten title. And thank you for watching. I hope you now have a better understanding of how this lost masterpiece came to be, and I hope you're excited for what's in store. Long live vcast.